Hey everyone, it's Jim
and Charles
from Mellow amps, and in this episode we're going to get organized. Now I know you've just received a really nice heavy box of parts and you're just raring to get going. But if you spend a few minutes and get organized first, it's going to pay big dividends later on in the build. It'll help you prevent errors in build, and it'll just make everything go a lot smoother. So you're going to have a bunch of larger parts. They're all going to be wrapped up. These are just, they're just unwrapped. I'm not going to wrap stuff up so I can unwrap it later on. But get all that stuff put aside. What you're really going to want is your parts bag and your hardware bag. And we like to just use
egg cartons.
It would be pretty weird if we put them into milk cartons, egg cartons, and we just sort things out. And I'll just show you quickly how we do components like resistors. We just take a volt-ohm meter, set it into the ohm function, and we check the resistance of the resistors, and then we just quickly mark it in the bottom of the tray. If you've got an old tackle box or fishing tray or
screw organizer or anything like that.
Almost anything will work, but this will help a lot in getting things organized. So yeah, so that's good. And you can see I've got the hardware. It's a bit of a jumble right now because I only have 18 holes for it, but you can pretty easily find everything. And within, a day of building, things will start thinning out.
Half of it's going to be gone.
So just get like parts organized, in particular the screws and the nuts and stuff like that. It'll just speed things along, make it a lot easier to find things when you're looking for something. And if I was to give you one piece of advice during the build, watch the entire video before you actually do that segment. We try to keep the segments nice and short so that you can do them in that entire portion of the build. Let's say you only have an hour free, after the kids are in bed or, after dinner or whenever you like to build. Some people get up early in the morning, whatever your free time is. So those episodes are broken down in such a way that hour that you can do something. You can do the whole episode and finish the episode. You can be done, and then you can come back to it later in the day or the next day and get going on the next episode.
And that raises a good point. If you are tired, if you're distracted, if you're watching a video while you're doing this, well, stop doing that. Have a break, have a rest, grab a coffee, come back to it with a fresh mind. It's easy to make mistakes whenever you're distracted or just not feeling great.
Yeah. And if you do start making mistakes or getting a little confused during the build, shut down your soldering iron and clean up the bench and walk away. When you come back, you'll be in a much better state to get going again. Okay, well, I think we should get a building, eh, Charles?